You're listening to the sounds of Salford, from the UK going out to the world.
Still 80 metres downfield. Dobson goes towards his right, tries to break through with 27 seconds remaining here. Lewitt flicks the ball back inside. Salford down the centre of the field. They keep it alive with Tompkins. Get it to this left-hand side to Josh Griffin. He takes them on. He's got a break down this left flank. He's got Evans outside of it. Evans takes the ball. Evans steps inside, but he's tackled with 7 seconds remaining here. The ball is with Salford. It's with O'Brian. Across to Dobson. 10 metres out. The pass to the wide-hand side. They're into the corner. Salford have survived in Super League with a try in the corner when the hooter sounded. Can you believe it? 18 points to 18. We've got the kick to come. If he lands it, they win it. If they don't, we're into golden point. But incredible scenes here. This kick has got to come, but it's 18 to Hull KR, 18 to Salford, and a kick for Gaz O'Brian from the touchline to see if he can win it. Can you believe that? Amazing stuff. And some Salford fans in there, well, excitement have got onto the pitch, but they've been taken off it now. But what a finish. 18 apiece, 2 tries in the last 2 minutes for Salford, and from being dead and buried, they're now in on it. Johnson, I think, was the scoring by excitement on that right-hand side. 18 apiece. The kick to come from the touchline. Let's see if this can save Salford. Can the £1 million game be decided on a conversion from the far touchline? O'Brian has not been at his best in this one at all so far. He's had 1 from 4 successes, I think, in this game, and you have to say that this one is the one that really does matter. He's had 1 successful, as I said, from 3 in fact, so this is his 4th shot at goal. If he can land this one, what a story for Salford. It's on the far side of the touchline. It's a metre in. O'Brian with the kick. He takes his time. Everybody holds their breath. Salford fans trying to suck it towards him. It goes towards the post. It's wide of the mark. It's 18 apiece here. We go into golden point. It's Hull Kings and Rovers 18, Salford 18. Golden point to come. Out to Haraki on the left side. Now it's the last tackle. 7-6 tackle they get. Ball comes out to O'Brian. He's gone for a big 1-pointer from halfway. And he's kicked it. He's kicked it. Gareth O'Brian has won the game on the first play with a 50-metre field goal. And Salford Red Devils are in Super League next season. The most incredible finish to a game I think I've ever seen. Tries from Evans and from Johnson in the last 2 minutes, levelling the scores, and then Craig O'Brian booting a 50-metre winning field goal to claim the game. Salford Red Devils are in Super League in 2017 in the most dramatic of fashion. What a finish, what a story, and Salford are with Lisa Chariot, Warrington and Wigan in the big time next year in the most fantastic way I've ever seen. Final score, Hull Kingston Rovers 18, Salford Red Devils 19.
Hi, good afternoon and welcome to Straight from the Fan's Mouth with Dennis Robbins Riley and our very special guest, Gaz O'Brian. How are you, mate?
I'm very good. I'm glad to be here.
Are you sure?
I am, yeah.
Well, we had to get you in after that bit of a kick,
yeah, we did, mate. Obviously, everyone's been talking about you and that kick. Are you going to tell us what you remember about it, or do you want us to go through it stage by stage?
I'll try and walk you through it, Dennis. Well, obviously, we had the first crack with the ball, and our middle worked hard all game, and he got me to about 45 metres out. We had quite a strong breeze behind us, and my first thought was just going to kick for position, just get into that grind again, as like you would at the start of a game. And I could hear Michael Dobson at dummy half. He just said, "Have a crack," top of his voice. And you know what? We had that win, so I thought I'll have a go. I didn't think I was going to kick it, but I'll tell you, I have never struck a ball as good in my life, and it was about halfway in the air. I knew it was gone over, and I didn't know what to do. Obviously, I ran off celebrating.
Yeah.
Obviously, the commiseration on the whole Ulkiar boys, but it was kind of that sort of moment where I couldn't not. I was over the moon. I'd saved the boys, saved the club. So after that it was a bit of a blur. I don't remember much from in the changing rooms or even the bus home, but it was good. It was good.
Would you say out of all your rugby career up to now, that's probably the best moment?
Career highlight, without a doubt. I've played in grand finals, semi-finals, and Challenge Cup semi-finals, but that in itself was a grand final. Obviously, the wrong end of the table, but I don't think I'll probably ever kick a more important point or win a more important game. Really,
I think it was just the sheer probably relief about the way the club has been that season. Obviously, with the 6 points being deducted, then the pressure of the last the game of it all, and I can imagine there was a lot of pressure on you that day. Not just you, on the whole team.
Yeah, well, the entire club, fans, boys have been. It was a real controversial year. We technically earned enough points to make the top 8. Obviously, due to salary cap
breaches,
shall we
say.
We found
that
ourselves
was 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's just one of them. The boys. We couldn't do much about it. We just got to crack on, and we found ourselves in the middle eights, and we did it pretty tough in the middle eights as well. We obviously a couple of disappointing defeats, and I think to pick ourselves up after that, London defeat especially, it just shows what character we had. And I mean, to win a game when you're 8 points down with 2 minutes to go, I don't think
well, I hope not. Unless it's for us, but
I'm still in shock, and it's 2 weeks later.
I mean, we've seen the Challenge Cup final the other week, didn't we? But everyone was still talking about the Salford game, and for me, that's highlighted the whole year of rugby. And me personally, looking back on our season, for me, it was meant to be in a way, because I'm thinking all the stick Marwan's took over the last 12 months with the team. Obviously, the 6 points, etc. And that game was, for me, was like for our blessing, because people have been going about our fan base, etc. Going back years back, we've always had a pretty half decent fan base, but for me, that game for me has just brought Salford back as a unit again. The fans, there's more people wanting to know about it now, and I think it's a blessing in a way to the club.
Of course.
That's how I, when I've analysed it all, sat back and I thought about it, was it meant to be?
Yeah, I think it was. I think that,
I mean,
personally, could be a turning point in Salford's history. And you are now got legendary status. I do realise that.
You should be able to walk in any pub and get a free pint.
You're on free beer now, mate. Seriously, that moment has been classed to a Solskjaer, Aguero, and a Gaz O'Brian moment.
I got sent a picture actually that with Solskjaer and Aguero's name and then me underneath, and I burst out laughing. It was like, you know what I mean, the two legends of football, and then
of course, but there's always got to be a legend in rugby, haven't they, mate? You know what I mean?
Today's one of the day. I'm a big City fan myself, and that beat Aguero moment for me.
It beat it for me as well, and I used to be a massive Manchester United fan, but then Salford took over again, sadly.
So going back into that game, when we that kick for the conversion, when you had to, obviously you could have won it then. What was the pressure like there? What was you feeling? What was you thinking? What was going through your mind?
Tried to keep relaxed, Dennis. I spoke to Dobbo actually, because with the kick being on the right hand side of the field and then being a left footer, technically the kind of easier kicks. But he said, I've not practiced, mate. Just put your foot through it. If it goes over, it goes over. If not, we'll deal with extra time. So that kind of made me relax a bit. Obviously took a deep breath, and unfortunately it was just wrong side of the post, but just had to recompose myself. As soon as I got into the huddle, boys, I think every single one of them gave me a tap on the head, so get your head up, and we'll crack on there. So I'm a big one. I kind of get down on myself when I mess up, and I've only been with these boys 12 months, and they've already picked up on that. So I'm working on that as well. I need to work on that. That's probably a side of my game that I need to improve on, is body language and not letting things get to me, and that sort of proves that I can actually do that when.
Confidence is a big thing in sport, isn't it?
Massive. Because I noticed earlier in the year you were taking a lot of stick on the Twitter, weren't you, off so-called Salford fans giving a bit.
I try to. Usually I can deal with that sort of stuff, Dennis. It's fine. Don't really bother me. And fans are going to get frustrated, as obviously we do. But there's certain things people say that I think it can be a step too far, and I'm not going to just take it. I'm going to kind of stick up for myself, sort of thing. So, but I'll try and do it in the most professional way. Don't try and attack anyone or anything like that. So, but that's all part of sport. You've got to deal with that sort of pressure and the criticism, and obviously the praise that comes with it as well. So it's here and there. So no dramas whatsoever. Good
man. But I mean, from that kit, has really sunk in yet exactly what you've actually done for the club and done for your teammates, you know what I mean? Because on that Monday you all could have been looking for new jobs, couldn't you? New clubs, etc. Or
it was a scary situation, and I think it probably has sunk in now that we were that close to being in a pretty bad situation. So we celebrated, really, really well after the game.
I believe so.
I think I've just about recovered now after about 2 weeks. So, as I say, massive event, and I'm just glad it's brought this, the city and the fans back together. And
hasn't it?
We'll look forward to next year.
And this gives the club a good marketing tool now.
Well, it should be.
They should kick on from here now.
I think they will.
You've got to remember, we took at least a minimum of 2,000 to OKR.
Yep.
Why can't we take that every week to away games? The lads they support, don't they, mate?
Of course, mate. Of course, and I'm sure the team know that.
The club work with
but
it
it's
now.
like everything else in sport, not just rugby. Judged on results, aren't you? And unfortunately, when Salford did get the 6 points, the crowds did. But now, what the lads have done now at the end of the dramatic bit has put people back on and think, wow, what a bit of that. Because if you were a Salford fan that day and you weren't there, sorry, Steve. You weren't there. You just missed something special that day. I'm sorry, but you just missed.
You're saying you missed something special, but I've watched that game at least 15 times since.
Is that it?
No,
okay, then.
You had to.
Okay, a day.
You had to be at that time. It was one of them more. You had to be there to see it. I mean, we was behind that kick.
Yeah.
And as soon as it we're going. He's got it. And then before it even touched it, in fact, when it was on the pitch, boom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
you could tell that from Trevor Davies spots it, couldn't you?
I never run so fast in my life.
I've not seen him jump
Trevor Davies commentary.
Hey?
Should have seen him jump over barriers.
I know, it was great. But no, so, I mean, did the lads buy you a beer after it? Did they thank you?
Yeah.
Have you got a percentage of their contracts now?
It was all man hugs, and I think I cried in the change rooms. Actually, my dad grabbed me on the pitch. He was in tears because he'd been through a lot, obviously, the last few months. So I won't go into that anyway. But it was pretty hard what he's been through. So to make him proud was even better.
So it was a great,
pretty emotional
dad moment,
dad lad kind of moment.
Good stuff.
I believe on the day you lost your shirt.
Lost my shirt, yeah. But credit to the bloke got in touch when I tweeted straight away. I only live around the corner, actually, living in Warrington. So I've obviously given him my boots that I played in. Yeah. So he was quite happy with that. I'm gonna get the shirt framed for my dad for Christmas. So I might have just ruined.
We know someone who's a good framer, by the way.
Yeah. We can get you that on.
That'll be good.
We'll get you that. We'll get you that on the cheap.
Yeah.
No dramas about that, is there?
No.
Well, I will.
Well, I'm going to say this to you. If I'd have got this shirt, you wouldn't have got it back.
He'd have made you sign it.
Oh, yeah. I think on that note, I think we'll go to a song, eh?
Go on then.
And there's like one song we can go.
What's that, mate?
Can we kick it?
Yes, we can.